All right, Violet Evergarden, season 1, episode 5. In the last episode, we dealt with Iris. I say dealt, sounds kind of harsh. I couldn't think of another word. Basically, Iris got requested to be a auto memory doll in a different town. Well, her hometown. Of course, she fell and sprained her wrist or broke her wrist. Whatever, it kept her from writing an actual letter, so Violet went along with her. And Violet learned a little bit about Iris's past, of why she became a auto parts memory doll. An auto's memories doll. And then bada bing, bada boom, Violet wrote another letter which helped express Iris's feelings to her parents. And Iris, maybe not entirely like in love with the idea that Violet is trying to become a doll, but she's open to it now because she's seeing how hard Violet is trying to work to achieve her goal. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure with original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Excuse me.
Linda Schroeffers.
You care to have a drink?
No, thank you.
All right. I hear business is thriving for you.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is, thank you.
But what will happen if another war were to break out?
Do you mean with the North?
The North remembers.
There are forces who are opposed to the peace agreement.
So what? I'm retired.
That's right. Drossel and Flugel. A happy marriage between two forces who were once enemies.
President, I'll be leaving now.
Did she get
This
requested?
is the Royal Palace. Good luck in writing your letter.
Oh, Violet looks amazing.
She's here to request your audience, Princess Charlotte Eberfreya Drossel. Miss Violet Evergarden.
I
Charlotte,
am pleased to make your acquaintance.
nice manners. Would not give it to Iris.
Princess?
She dead?
Princess, I was sure that I told you about this meeting the other day.
Is she spoiled?
Is it the doll? My name is Princess Charlotte Eberfreya Drossel. I'm set to marry the Prince of Flugel.
Please don't.
Baruder Flugel.
Please don't let it be that the guy's like 50 years old. Just a kid.
The public love letter's purpose is to express your love for one another as beautifully as possible. You need to convince the people of how extraordinary your marriage is.
It all depends on your ability to write a letter.
And Hodgson sent Violet? Where's Catalia?
Tell me, doll, how old are you?
She doesn't know.
I apologize, ma'am. Since I'm an orphan, I do not know my exact age. However, I have been
Say
told I'm around
20.
14 years of age.
That's a lie. That is a lie. There's no way.
Is there an issue with my age?
No, I was only curious to know how others my age felt. How much of an age difference is suitable, do you think?
Suitable?
How old is he?
But I have analyzed statistics based on literature from different places and eras. And it seems that in general, age is unable to determine love.
Even if he's 10 years older?
Oh,
She is
10
wondering if
10
that
years?
would be an issue for you.
It's not
No,
horrible.
I do not think that is a problem.
Even if there's no love?
I mean, I guess people married for less.
Love and loveless marriages is a subject I lack understanding on, so I'm unable to provide an answer for you.
Oh, then what good are you? What kind of life have you been living anyways?
A life of war.
Can't you change your facial expressions when you speak?
Please, wait just a moment, Princess. I finished writing it.
Oh, how good is it?
To my dear Prince Damien Baruder Flugel, how would you feel if I told you that just simply saying your name out loud, or even spelling it out on paper, has the ability to make my heart ache. The crescent moon looks like a vibrant flower petal slowly falling to the ground. And then I think to myself, what do you think about when you look at the same moon?
Interesting. Reminds me of The Outsiders.
Hello?
I'm impressed. She's got a lot better.
Impressive. The two countries will be united soon.
I praise your beauty, Princess Charlotte Eberfreya Drossel. You are my love story.
Everyone's just eating
My
up.
passionate feelings for you are overflowing from my heart like a river in a storm. Please excuse me.
Are you reading between the lines? You, flustered? Angry? Sad?
Those were not tears of embarrassment. They were tears of frustration. I have known the princess ever since she was inside of our queen's womb.
Interesting way to say that.
Princess,
That was a nice sound. The touching of the metal.
if I was your mother-in-law, I would take off points for this kind of behavior. When you marry into the Flugel family, I will no longer be there for you.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
No, you're wrong. You belong to me.
Probably doesn't want things to change.
You are the one who took me from my mother's womb. And you're the one who raised me. Tell me that I belong to you. Just get out. Get out of my sight.
No, I won't. I will stay by your side.
The love of a parental figure.
How would you like me to prepare the next letter?
I don't really care anymore.
Can't just write that down.
His replies are written by a doll too anyway. Prince
True.
Damien is a very busy person. I'm sure he's not even reading my letters.
Princess Charlotte, it seems like you're not satisfied with his replies.
I've only ever met Damien once before, and the Damien I met wouldn't use those kinds of words.
Can you not just like go and talk to him? I mean, he is pretty busy.
Do you think you could stop being a doll right now and listen to my story as your true self? All you have to do is listen, okay?
Does she know what her true self is?
On the day I turned of age, a grand banquet was held here in Drossel. I was finally old enough for marriage. Almost every man I met that day was a suitor. I didn't feel like anyone was celebrating my birthday.
Yeah. Was that Damien?
Hey there.
Hey there. Sorry.
Just cry it out. Go ahead. It's okay to cry.
Don't say that!
Oh, that was the worst birthday party I've ever seen. Even I had to get out of there after all.
Oh, he's one of those guys. I don't usually do these things. These things usually
That
suck.
man, he wasn't like anyone else. He spoke to me as himself. That was all I wanted. Someone to be their true self. You have no idea how happy I am about this marriage.
Okay, so there is
I'm
love?
not sure how he feels about it. I mean, what if after all of this he's actually in love with somebody else? I'm just a crybaby.
You can be his crybaby. I don't know.
All I want is to know how Damien truly feels about marrying me.
I
Just-
want to know
You need to go over
how
there.
he truly feels. I may be overstepping my boundaries with what I'm about to do.
What are you
Uh-oh.
planning on doing?
Yeah, I know. Going to war?
I want to stop your tears, Princess Charlotte.
It's a cute thing to say.
The words his doll wrote sounded familiar to me.
Is it someone else from CH? Like Iris or Catalia?
Princess Charlotte Eberfreya Drossel. Do you remember me? I was in the garden with the white camellias on that moonlit night.
That's a handwritten letter. I had a discussion with the prince's doll regarding our future exchanges. Now, it's your turn to write a letter to him, using your own words.
Oh, that's so cute.
Prince Damien Baruder Flugel. I do remember. You laughed at my tear-stained face.
I do find it very weird that all the letters are just like public display.
I never forgot the sound of your voice when you told me it was okay to cry.
Though
never
I don't know the
forgot
time
about your
frame or,
I only laughed because I thought you were
world.
so sweet when you allowed your emotions to show. I've only met you once before, on that night. What kind of girl are you?
How romantic! It's like a genuine love letter. I'm a crybaby and I'm hot-tempered. So I guess I'm probably not the woman of your dreams.
Oh, I don't believe it.
All right, that's it. Now he better go and comfort the princess.
Well,
Oh, this is hilarious. This is like their version of reality TV.
Come on, he really said that? Just be a man and tell her how you feel.
No, that's not true. I'm already head over heels for you.
They're single-handedly just saving them from war.
I'm insensitive, and I don't understand a woman's heart. I might leave you to go hunting.
Okay, Baratheon.
As you grow up, you may even meet a better man than me one day.
Excuse me, what exactly do you mean by a better man? My idea of a good person is someone who's able to act like their genuine self around me.
Everybody else took offense to that.
If you're going hunting, I'll go with you. Don't underestimate the Princess of Drossel. I'm educated so that I'm
Heck
able
yeah.
to marry into any type of family. I probably have better aim than you anyway.
Hey, that's a threat. Or a challenge. We'll go challenge.
I shouldn't have written that. He must think I'm an insensitive little brat now.
You guys should just meet already. Goodness gracious.
Princess Charlotte.
Here is your reply. Tonight I'll wait for you in the garden, under the moon.
Scandalous. This is just like an assassin. If anyone wants to start another war, this is the perfect time to do it.
Prince Damien?
I brought my reply for you. Charlotte, let's get married.
Weren't you guys already engaged?
Will you do me the honor of marrying me?
I guess they want an in-person one. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yes.
Is she up already?
Princess Charlotte, it's time for you to get ready.
But I'm already awake, Alberta.
Heck yeah.
Good morning.
You shouldn't be teasing adults like that.
Oh no, but I'm a mature adult now too, you know.
Heck yeah, you cracked a smile.
Hey, Alberta. Where do you think Violet is right now?
She's probably out of the country already.
Writing a letter.
You look beautiful.
I wish that Violet could have been here to see me in my wedding dress. It was my dream to marry Prince Damien.
I know.
However, what I really hate more than that,
Leaving
more
you?
than anything actually, is to be separated from you.
I want you to live a happy life.
Adorable. Oh, it was Catalia.
Violet, you do realize that you owe me one now, don't you? It wasn't easy to convince Prince Damien to do all of that.
You could convince anyone. You smiling?
It's a beautiful day for a wedding.
Heck yeah, she's smiling. That's like the second, maybe third time we've seen her smile. Heck yeah.
You.
Deepfried.
Oh,
Navy Colonel Bougainvillea.
the heck you doing
I
here?
heard a few rumors about you. You monster. The one who killed so many of my comrades.
Comrades, weren't the guys on the same side?
You write letters that bring people together.
Okay. Interesting. Partially confusing. I thought they were on the same side. I'm guessing I'm wrong, but maybe it's gonna be told to us in a different episode. Maybe the next episode. Hopefully. So I may be wrong, but I like to think that there's a good time difference between last episode and this episode. The reason for that is, like, she just got her pin, her brooch when it comes to being a auto memories doll. So have her like barely passing to go and write for a princess that her marriage could save or could complete this whole truce treaty and not bring upon another war. I mean, it's a big step. This is very interesting because in the very beginning, when we do meet the princess, we think that this marriage is purely, what do you call it? Business based? Power based, struggle based, right? Like it reminds you of the olden times, Victoria times, when people married not out of love but for status. I watched a lot of Rain back in the day, so Rain comes to mind every single time. That and Game of Thrones, though Game of Thrones obviously is kind of more fiction than Rain. But because of that, I automatically think, oh, they don't love each other. It's just for, you know, the benefits of both sides. But it comes to find out that she truly loves this guy just because he was different. He was different from the rest, and he was acting his true self. Like the princess, her main thing when it comes to anyone, right? Whether it be her caretaker, whether it be Violet, whether it be the prince, she cares for people who act as their true self. And the hard thing with this exchange is both the letters were written by Otto Memories dolls. So no matter how genuine the letter sounds, the princess kept on thinking, this is not what he truly means. Like, this is just fabricated nonsense. Like, this is just PC'd. So the princess has finally kind of come to a breaking point to where she finally tells Violet like exactly how she feels for the prince and how she feels the prince feels about her. And this comes again with another the other idea of how I think a lot of time has gone by, where Violet recognizes the way the letter is written from the other side, and she recognizes that it is Catalea, and she was able to get into touch with Catalea and get Catalea to convince the prince to like write his own letter expressing how he truly feels. Now this brings up another interesting point that I kind of want to ask. I don't know if you guys know, but shoot, I can't even remember what it is. I know therapists do it, of where they can't divulge the information of their clients. But I'm wondering if that's the same case with Otto Memories doll, of where they can't really disclose who they have written for, because obviously Violet and Catalea work for the same company, so you might have thought, oh, they would have known each of them are writing for each other. But confidentiality, goodness gracious, just now thought of it. But yeah, maybe it's just confidential. And hold on, to bring things back, first of all, Violet says that a lot of people have told her she's 14. I'm hesitant to believe that. Like, she doesn't look 14. I thought she was in mid 20s, maybe early 20s. No, but that wouldn't make any sense. The war was 4 years, right? I could be remembering this wrong. The war was 4 years, and they had just finished the war around a year ago. So while the war was going on, Violet was still a kid. So 5 years from that, okay, maybe Violet would be 19. I probably would have guessed she was 19. But she says she was 14 right now. I don't believe that. Mostly because I don't think anybody else knew how old she was when she got introduced into the war. But the princess said, like, oh, I wanted to know what other people my age are doing. So we're guessing the princess is around 14. Anyways, in the end, they saved the world. We'll just leave it like that. They'll save the world. And Violet is smiling. Now, to be fair, the only other times I've seen Violet smile is when she talks about the Major. So I see this as growth, right? She's smiling at something other than the memory of the Major. But yeah, in the end, we're dealing with the Major's brother. Seeing as though I never liked him in the beginning. Like, I don't know what happened to make her take out his comrades, but like obviously he's not over it, and he obviously still thinks of her as like a weapon. So I guess we'll see it in the next episode. But anyways, that was my reaction to Violet Evergarden episode 5. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.